There's a what's the point EDC feather stick for you. That's what I'm talking about. One more time. Just destruction with the Condor Wastelander. What is going on YouTube? It's Frank with What's the Point EDC, and today we're hard use testing the Condor Wastelander. I've had a lot of people ask me what I think about it. Well, now I'm actually going to put this thing to the test, and we're going to find out what I think about it, and you're going to see how it does. Is it comfortable? Does it chop hard? Is there hot spots? Is it going to hold its edge? That's things we want to know. Trust me, I put this thing through the test for you guys. Too soft to chop on, so we'll just remove some of this bark. The bark is soft. It's like a weird bark with like some type of fungi growing on it. It's definitely different. Let's go ahead and remove it like right here. It's a soft wood. Look at this. What a weird looking wood. I've been needing to process this thing up for a while now. Let's just go ahead and do some chops to it. I'll probably fast forward it, you know. It's a super hard. Let me tell you what. This is one hell of a hard piece of freaking wood. And no, I'm not chopping as hard as I can at all. And if I put a lanyard on it, it would chop way harder. But like I said, I'm not trying to chop as hard as I can. Do you hear how hard this is? I mean, it's so hard that it's barely even flinging chunks. I mean, it's so freaking hard. I'm very interested to see how this is going to do after this test. God damn, you guys. There it is. Let's do it like this, look. Hold it like this. Bam. Y'all see what it is. This shit is so hard. Holy shit, you guys. So I sat this down, did a couple things, cut the video. I picked up the knife. It is actually hot from all that chopping of that wood. It's hot. And it ain't sitting in the sun. I mean, it is full on hot. Is it burning me hot? No, but it is hot. Trust me. This thing just went through some stuff. I wonder if it'll cut paper still. We'll find out. Need to get me a new little chopping block here, because this one's about had it. It's so uneven. As you see, even with how far out the belly of the blade is where I'm cutting with, even how far it is away from my hand, it still cuts good. Which, I mean, it's really sharp. You know, I do have to say, I like convex edges, and doesn't have to be just a convex grind, but I also like Scandies. These things are cool. I'm just saying, Scandies are cool. I'm a big fan of the convex, but a Scandi is cool. A Scandi isn't ideal for food prep, but for wood prep, I mean for wood prep, fuck is wood prep, but for woodsy tasks, you know, things like bushcrafting, things that a machete's made for, because let's face it, this is a machete. This isn't, look at the blade stock on that. It's not This ain't a chopper blade stock, you know, this is thin stock, machete stock. But that does aid in how efficient it is. And it does chop good. It's lightweight, so it's kind of nimble, so you can do really good little snap cuts real quick. I'm just a fan of this knife. 1075 high carbon. Is that the best steel in the world? Absolutely isn't. But, I mean, hey, when the knife is made specifically geared towards wood and things of the nature, you know, this is going to be just fine. And it's priced $130 or something. Some people might say it's a little bit high. I mean, it is what it is. These knives are made in El Salvador. You know, it feels really good in the hand. The micarta feels decent. You know, I haven't had any, obviously no hot spots. You can look at this handle and tell, but let's continue doing a little work. Here's that synthetic rope I was telling you guys about in the last video. Obviously, it's going to cut it. I mean, but then again, I've had some rope that's really crazy. And in fact, after this rope, I'm going to get some rope that is really hard to do this style of cutting. And I know you're thinking, what the hell kind of thin rope is going to be hard like that? I don't know, this stuff just is. We're going to do a couple cuts with this, and then we'll move on. If I had an even cutting board, this wouldn't be an issue. But as you know, why try to cut the shit when you got a chopper? Just chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Make a fucking mess with it. Freaking rope I was telling you guys about. It's just some retarded rope right here. It really is. Let's see how we do. You gotta grip this stuff because it's just hard to cut. Damn, that's really impressive. Wow. Oh, I see what you got to do. In order to cut this rope, you can't go straight in on it. You have to come in at an angle. Look how easy this is. Let's see, I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm right. I'm right. So there's a certain way to cut this. Okay, you learn something new every day. What can I say? Let's go ahead and let's just chop these. My fingers close as a mug, ain't they? Here we got the bungee cord. Everybody's dealt with bungee cords in their life now, haven't we? Oh yeah, it just cuts through this. It just really does. Bungee cord isn't hard either, you know. That's another thing. Here we got the standard 20-inch bicycle inner tube right here. Nothing much to it. Go ahead and do one more cut, and then we'll roll it up and we'll cut through it like that, and then we'll chop it. Alright, let's roll this thing up. Roll it up very awkwardly and weirdly. Yeah. Yeah, can we do one more? I didn't want to cut my hand, but there we go. Let's chop through this little, you know what I'm saying? 1/4-inch air hose, you already know. There went that all the way in the neighbor's yard. Hey, this thing's seasoned up right. It's about the only thing that I have left that I can baton. Everything else is either way too big or not big enough. That's right. But let me tell you, this is very much hard. Why do I suck at feather sticking so bad? I mean, just, it shouldn't be this hard. And it's not for a lot of people. But for me, it's incredibly difficult. For whatever reason. There's a what's the point EDC feather stick for you. That's what I'm talking about. One more time. This destruction with the Condor Wastelander. Man, I'm telling you guys what, this isn't some super heavy duty, some overbuilt chopper. This isn't in 3V Magnum Cut crew wear. It's not in any steel even remotely super. But I'm gonna tell you what, I really do dig this knife. It's comfortable in hand. It's thin, so it's lightweight, good snap cuts and all of that. You know, it's very nimble. So I'm saying if you're out there cutting down, little bushes, thorn bushes and stuff, you're getting some briars, you got to cut them down. It's going to work. You need to chop something a little heavier, this is going to work. Comes in a decent Kydex sheath. We're going to see if it cuts paper here in just a second, but I just want to talk about the sheath real quick. I guess this video hasn't been anything special, I haven't done anything that anyone else hasn't already done, but I'm just giving you guys my opinion on the Wastelander, and it's not bad. I know the lighting is some garbage, but here's how it carries. El Salvador, there's your Condor logo right there. Nice Kydex with the strap. I guess here's the truth of the matter here. I haven't wiped the blade off. Let's just see if it'll cut paper. It may or it may not, who knows. It did have some, that's nice. That's nice. Now it did have some blade damage, some actual edge damage in 2 spots. Here it is, 1 and 2. 1 and 2, that was done. I believe it was done when I dropped the knife or when I did, I don't know what I did, but this wasn't done from this testing. But it's holding in good. Look, I'm just saying, that's not bad at all, you guys. Condor Wastelander, it's got my seal of approval for sure. You can't go wrong with this bad boy. Take it easy and stay greasy, y'all. Peace.